Hello everybody, this is the video for Unit 105 single forking. So I've got my PPA for single forking, I've got my gloves on and I have my overalls. I also have some wellies on. And so let's talk about why we do single forking. So you can see behind me some of our school beds. So the one directly behind me here hasn't had single forking doing yet, but the one behind that has. So the one directly behind me is not ready to grow plants in the growing season. So all year it's been rained on, it's been trodden on, and it now has weeds growing. So if I put my baby plants or my seeds into this bed, they won't find it very hospitable to grow in. What's going to happen is the weeds might grow bigger than them very quickly, because weeds are very fast growers sometimes. So they might shade my baby plants, so they can't get enough sunlight. They might also have bigger roots, and the roots will absorb the water, and my baby plants might not get enough water. Also, when the roots are growing in my new plants in the bed, they might find it very difficult to penetrate the soil and to grow deeper into the soil, because the soil is very compacted, it's squashed flat, it hasn't got any air in it. So the bed behind that, you can see it's kind of lumpy and fluffy. That's not ready for growing plants in yet, because we still have to prepare the ground, which is Unit 101, which is another video that I will make. Okay, so there's a technique for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be turning over the ground with my fork. I'll show you that when I start doing it. Also, I'm going to work in lines going sideways, and I'm going to work backwards. That's to stop me from treading on the soil that I've already dug. Equipment for today, I have got a digging fork and I've got a wheelbarrow to put my weeds in. Okay, so as I'm digging, I'm also turning over the soil, that's to get the air in, but I'm also having a look for any weeds, removing them, and also underneath the soil there might be some weed roots, so I can get those out so that they don't turn into bigger weeds whenever the growing season starts for the weeds as well. I'm going to start now then. Okay, so it's forking. Adjust my camera angle a little bit. So your fork goes in the ground, you put your foot on the fork, and then you drive the fork into the ground, and then you take up a clod of earth, turn it over and break it up. Okay, so I'm going to do that over there in lines. Turn it over, break it up. If I come across a weed, I'm going to shake it off, put it in the wheelbarrow. Might chop my head off, so I'll do that a bit. Right, so can you see I've gone across in a line? Now the next line I dig is going to be behind that line so that I can avoid treading on it. So I'll do this one slowly. Fork in with your foot. Lift the clod of earth. Turn it upside down. Break it up. we see any roots, pull them out. And into the wheelbarrow. I'm just going to tell you some extra words while I'm forking. The word tilth means how lumpy the soil is. Tilth, tilth. The soil after single forking is lumpy and coarse, so it's called a coarse tilth. For planting, we need a fine tilth, which we will create in the next part of the process in the video for Unit 101. Okay, so I've done half of the bed now. You can see the difference. This side still has weeds in, so I need to finish that off. I'm out of puff now, that's hard work. And then the other side over here, it now has air in it. I've removed the weeds and it's ready for us to do Unit 101, which is prepare the ground. So I'll carry on turning this whole bed over, and then I'll make another video of 101, ready to prepare the ground for seeding and planting.